Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Just a short introduction. Today I would like to discuss about our main topic, which is Arduino prototype car vs Proton's commercial car. Who wins? But before that, I would like to introduce our team members. First, myself, Zuhairi bin Fauzi. Second, Muhammad Syamil bin Selamat. Third, Nur Hakim bin Ahmad Adnan. Before we jump into the main topic of discussion, first I want to explain and make some clarification about the sensors and output that we use in this project. Okay, let's go. The final prototype.
Okay, let us go through deep insight in this project. Basically, we have four main parts of this project. First, we have power supply, the microcontroller, the sensors, and the final part is the actuators or the output. Okay, for the sensor, we use three types of sensor, which is range sensor, light dependent resistance, also known as LDR, and the temperature sensor, which we use LM35 model. For the output, we use Servo Motor MG 995 model, LEDs, and 12 volt DC fan with the relay computation. I would like to show you the link between the sensor and the output or the actuators. So you see, as for your reference, if you see the jumper color and this color, it is green, right? Green. So it is a pair. So I will show you what kind of pair or link they have. So the range sensor, if it sense a large area of this sensor covered with water, so the Arduino will notice that the reading is the reading will be high, and the Arduino will output the signal for the servo motor to swing faster. If it's the volume covered a small area of the range sensor, so the reading, Arduino will take notice of the reading and it will output the servo motor to swing it slower. What happen if the range sensor in the dry condition or no water detected? So the Arduino will not send any signal to the servo motor and it will not swing at all. As for the light dependent resistance, it will sense the surrounding, the light intensity of the surrounding. If it sense high light intensity, so the Arduino will take notice of the value, the reading, and the reading of the sensor, and the LEDs will not get any signal from the Arduino. If the LDR detect a low light intensity at the surrounding, which is in the dim light, so the Arduino will turn on the LEDs. As for the temperature sensor, which is for LM35 model, so we have programmed the Arduino to detect if the temperature says 33 degrees Celsius, it will send an output to the pin 13 to the relay to complete the connection of the ground, the negative of the fan to switch on the fan. If so the relay, we have set up it in the normally open setup, so it is always open. The switch will always open. If it gets signal from the Arduino, it will close the signal and the connection will be complete. Okay, what happens if it sends below 33 degrees Celsius, like 32, 30, or maybe 27 degrees Celsius? So no output will be sent to the relay, and the relay will remain open, so the fan will remain off. So the best part of this project is we have combined automated system and the manual system. The manual system, we use it when if you go to the car at in the early of morning. So the temperature at that time is 26 degrees Celsius, or maybe maybe 28 degrees Celsius, 29 degrees Celsius. So of course the fan will not switch on automatically, because the LM35 will switch on the fan at 33 degrees Celsius. So what happened? So this is the use of the implementation of the manual part, which is the toggle switch. You just switch it to the on mode, so the connection will be like a direct connection. So ground and positive. So in this Arduino prototype car, we have combined both system. We want to show you how the automated and the manual system can be implemented in the same prototype. Okay. As for the potentiometer, this is also the best part of this project. You can change the speed of the fan. So we use 500 ohm potentiometer.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syamil bin Slamat, and this is our coding. First, we need to include a library for servo motor. Then we must declare this servo motor. At this section, we declare all the pins to connected to the Arduino, and this function is to store temperature in degrees Celsius. Next, in board setup, we set the temperature sensor as input, LED as output, and fan as output, and servo at pin 9. So on void loop, first we read the value from the sensor and change the value from voltage to the degree Celsius, and we display the data in serial monitor. Next, if temperature more than 32 degrees Celsius, the fan will turn on, and else the fan will turn off. Then we read the LDR sensor. So when read the LDR sensor, when the value of light level is 130 less than 130, the LED will turn on, which is the car light will turn on, else the car light will turn off. Next, we read the value of the range sensor. In this section, we read the value of the sensor and display the value in display the data at the serial monitor. If the sensor value is more than 600, the servo will not move. But when it's less than 600, the servo will move and act as a wiper to wipe the rain, to wipe the water. Next, in this function, we used to set the speed of the servo. If the servo is more than 400, the speed will slowly. If the less than 400 and more than 250, it will moderate. Sense moderate. And if the sensor rate less than 250, the servo will wipe faster. So in this section, we set the servo to move 180 degree only. And this last function is to change the value of the voltage to the temperature. Thank you.
Okay, let us test the project on the final prototype. So this is the rain sensor. So when it senses a dry condition, so the wiper will be in the original position. When it senses a small amount of water, so the duration between the wiping will be quite longer. If you sense a lot of amount of water, the duration between wiper will be shorter. So this is for the wiping system. If it sense a dry condition, it will go back at the original position of the wiper. So this is the LED for the output of the LDR. So you can see the output from here. If it's in the bright condition, so this is the LDR. Yeah. So it is in bright condition, so the LED will not turn on. If it's in the dark condition, dark light, so the LED will switch on. If I release, we turn off back. So beside it, we have LM35 here. M35, so it controls the 12 volt LED, and there's a relay normally open. If I touch the temperature sensor, so the temperature will go 33 and above, so it will switch on the fan. If I release, we turn off the fan because it don't get the 33 degrees Celsius. In the commercial car, where you can switch on the fan yourself, where we have also here the manual way. See, you can switch on it or switch off it. So this one is for the, if you want to switch on it manually like commercial car, do like this. And this one is for the speed of the fan. This is for the slower speed, and this one is the maximum speed. If you want to turn off, okay, turn off. Switch on back the speed from the to full speed. Okay, switch off back. Okay, just on.
Hello there. So what do we have here? Proton's car. Okay, let us do some direct comparison to know who's winning between Arduino prototypes car and versus Proton's commercial car. Okay, actually this video is not only valid for Proton's car only, but it also including all the budget car like Toyota Vios, Honda City, Proton Persona, and even the Pro 2 Myvi. Okay, as for the Arduino prototype, we have rain sensor to read the volume of the water, the value to automatically set the speed of the output, which is the wiping speed. As for this car, don't have rain sensor, so we need to we need to switch the speed, the desired speed of the wiping. This is for the faster one. Okay, slower one, and switch off. So Arduino is going to win in this section. As for the LDR, which read the brightness of the light intensity, and this gun also don't have the LDR, and we need to switch on the light. Sorry, ourselves, which is also manual. So Arduino once again win in this section. And for the temperature sensor, so this car, I mean all the budget car, also don't have the what we call it sensor to sense the temperature or to make it automatically open the fan. As the Arduino, we do have both system to detect 33 degrees Celsius and switch on the fan, 12 volt DC fan. Or maybe the manual part, we can switch it on manually. If we in the morning at 27 or 28 degrees Celsius, we also can switch on the fan manually. As for this one, only included the manual system only. See. Okay, so once again, Arduino prototype car we